Today we are in Sequoia National Park again, and right now I'm up by Lodgepole Campground, which is actually closed right now. It is mid-February, and we're gonna head up the Tacoma Falls Trail. It's the afternoon. Earlier this morning I went up the Little Baldy Trail. We went to the Little Baldy for the first time. This afternoon, this evening, I'm gonna head up to Tacoma Falls. So it's a nice trail. I've been on it before, but I want to show it to you. So let's check it out. This trail up to Tacoma Falls heads up the Tacoma Valley, right along the river the whole way, which is really cool. River's not flowing really heavy right now, but hey, it's got enough water in there, so it's pretty nice. It's nice and shaded now this time of day, although it's been pretty cool all day. I don't think it broke 45 degrees today. It was below freezing this morning when I started, so that's why I'm wearing my down jacket. Once the sun dips below that ridge line, which will probably happen on this hike, it's gonna get cold. So we're gonna keep on heading up, and it's about 1.5 miles to the falls. Getting to a good point in the trail because now we can see the watchtower really well. And the watchtower is this big monolith of granite that towers above the Tacoma Valley. I've been up to the watchtower a few times in my life, and I think the last time was a number of years ago, and I was with my wife, and she wanted to go out right to the tip of the watchtower where she could look down over the edge, and it just it just freaks me out seeing that. I just kept picturing the worst and seeing her fall. It's a horrible feeling, but I wasn't gonna stop her. I couldn't deprive her of that experience either. But the watchtower is pretty cool. There's a chance I might be up there tomorrow. I need to check into the conditions, but I will be in that area up there tomorrow. So very cool place. As you get towards the end of this canyon, you start climbing up through this nice big talus granite rock, and it's really nice, but it's a little bit harder to get through. But I wanted to tell you, the sun is going down behind the ridge here in just a couple minutes, at least where we are here. We're getting to the end, which is just a big amphitheater of granite rock where this river is flowing down, and so we're gonna see it. It looks like the waterfall is pretty frozen right now. You can still hear the water flowing, but a lot of it is frozen, so it looks really cool. So I'll show it to you here in a couple minutes. That is a pretty amazing waterfall. I've never seen it so frozen like this, so it was well worth the hike up here. It's pretty incredible. The rock here off to the side just has these slabs of icicles coming off of it. And then there's a pool of frozen water at the bottom. I think this particular waterfall probably freezes more than others because it is in this amphitheater of granite. It doesn't get as much sun. There's only, especially during this time of year. So, I mean, incredible. It was really cool. So hopefully you're enjoying seeing this as much as I am. Now that we've seen that awesome scene, going to head down to the car. I'm gonna try to run most of it and get some dinner. What a great way to end the day, though, is to see that frozen waterfall. I mentioned earlier I did about 3.5 to 4 miles up to the top of Little Baldy this morning. And this morning there's a little bit of snow, just like there is today, right now. But that trail was not traveled by anybody, maybe one person. This trail is traveled by a lot of people, and so it compresses the snow down. And so as I'm running down, I'm almost falling on my ass. Because it's like ice, it's not snow. So I almost did a faceplant a minute ago. You should have seen it. So that's the fun of doing stuff like this. So sun's going down though. We'll be back to the car in I don't know, 15 minutes. So we finished the run, or the hike. I took it pretty slow, but on the way down I ran most of the way. So it was just super nice up there. It was so awesome to see that frozen waterfall. It was incredible to run down the trail during that kind of warm, soft light of the evening. It was awesome. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.